Let's go. Hey guys, Brad Krantz. Thanks for joining me. We are looking at Facebook strategies here, and I am covering part 4, which I've titled Taking Action, Branding Yourself, and More. You know, one of the most important initial steps after you've set up your page is really, to, I guess, ask and answer, what do I do now? So we're going to help you with that. Okay. Your Facebook business page is your business tool. So I think it's important to view it and understand it as that. It is a tool of your business. Okay. And as a tool, really, it's there to help you to reach out to your potential prospects or business partners and the world, and basically to tell them who you are. Okay, so there's a couple things here for you to help set you up for success in using Facebook as a business tool. Number one is to brand yourself. What does this mean? Real quick, basic definition on it is that social media branding is about consistently using the right methods to engage with your target audience on social media platforms, in this case, Facebook. Okay, the aim or purpose is to boost your brand, I will call it, awareness here on Facebook. Basically, you and your brand are one and the same, but we're trying to increase your awareness on Facebook, would be the best way to say it. Branding is an important stage for any business that wants to generate long-term business. You can think of all the popular ones: Procter & Gamble, Amazon, Walmart, Campbell Soup, Chevy cars, all those type of things, brands that have been built. Okay, and since now that you're a business owner, you want to develop your brand, who you are and what you're about. Okay, you want to ask and answer those questions. You really need to set yourself apart so that you become visible to your Facebook audience. And branding is crucial to that. And I'm going to do a screen share here real quick so I can show you. This is part of my branding here on my Facebook business page. And that's a banner that I had created. And again, it's online marketing. And I have my core values underneath it, which I'm going to talk about here briefly, and then a link to a web link to my tkgleadership.com. But that's just a simple banner to give me a little bit more, I guess, pizzazz, a little more professional look, that I look like I'm an actual business. And it describes in general what I'm doing, online marketing. Building a brand is, without doubt, it's kind of the new and lasting way to succeeding in business, particularly here on social media platforms. People who consider whether they're going to buy from you or work with you or partner with you in business want to relate to you and your products and services. Hopefully that makes sense. And the best and most effective and probably the most cost-efficient way to do that is to ensure that people feel close to you is branding, right? So you're setting yourself apart. Who am I and what am I about? And you can see the activity on my Facebook page right now, by the way. So without sounding selfish or manipulative, you want to create a relationship with people so that ultimately they want to work with you, they want to seek you out, and they find value in what you're saying or doing. And this is also what is called attraction marketing. Okay, so to put a twist on Dale Carnegie, you're attempting to win friends and influence people on your Facebook business page, right? So that's what you're trying to do. Simon Sinek explains through his golden circle, and this is really good, so pay attention to this. He says, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Okay, think about that. And that's why some brands and companies succeed while others don't. It's through branding that you can build long-lasting relationships, which is what we're after, and community of what he calls raving fans. We'd probably refer to them as, long-term business partners. Okay, so building a brand is why most people and businesses are using social media, right? The statistics show us that that's the case. And that's why we are using social media. You can reach a lot of people, a large audience, and it's a very cost-effective way to do it. And basically, we want to strengthen our brand and make potential customers and business partners aware of our products and of our business opportunity. Okay, so in branding, begin by asking yourself some questions. Maybe one, what is your passion? Maybe number two, what drives you? And take some time to think about that. Write it down. What is your passion? What drives me? Obviously, one of my main ones there is leadership. So that's one of my big passions. That's what I talk a lot about. A lot of my content is related to leadership. So number two, you want to define your core values, okay? And this is really an integral to successful branding and helping set you apart from the masses. Okay, we could say, ask what are core values? Well, I'm going to take a break here and share with you what are my core values. Share screen here. Get rid of some of the messenger feed here. So again, online marketing, my core values are right up front. They're authenticity, integrity, and leadership. And these are just something that are fundamental beliefs of a person or organization, in this case me, and in your case you. And these guiding principles really kind of help to dictate our behavior, and they can help people understand the difference between right and wrong. That's a real general definition. They really help your audience on social media know who you are and what you stand for. So again, these are kind of integral to me, and what I want to portray and get across is authenticity, integrity, and leadership. Okay? And they let them know that you are a real person, that I'm a real person. Okay? They give them solid reasons to partner with you in business. And they tell people that you're not just some flake or a scammer. Okay? And that's pretty important. So as a recommendation, it's probably best to select less than 5 core values to focus on. Because again, if your list is too long, if everything is a core value, then nothing is really a priority. And again, with me, I picked 3. I think that's pretty easy. It's manageable. In fact, as you start to tell your story and who you are and what you're about, you want to start talking about your core values. Okay, that's a good place to start in posting and doing videos. Talk about your core values, why you chose them, what those represent to you. So let's shift gears here a bit, guys. Once people like your page and you've determined your brand, okay, maybe you've done a banner, maybe not, and you've set some core values, which I think it's really critical. It's all about engaging your new community. Okay, you do that through videos, pictures, status updates, what I just call posted content, sharing links, GIFs, and memes. Okay, so a quick word about GIFs. I'll show you one here in a little bit. They become so widely used that the word was actually added to the 2012 Oxford Dictionary as the word of the year. So they're really kind of part of our lexicon now. All right, so GIFs are really kind of now a fully accepted and often essential tool in social media marketing. And again, I'm gonna jump on one here real quick to show you. Here's a GIF. I'll pull this up. You can see there just something will come up. You can search for certain GIFs too. I really don't use these, but they're very popular. I just want to take a quick chance to show you what those are all about so you have an idea. Okay. They're eye-catching, obviously, right? Visual movement, all that. So here's 5 of the most engaging Facebook status updates, or what we'd call posts. This is kind of the what and the why. So number 1 are videos, and I'm going to jump on to my page here and show you what those are all about. Okay, and we can see some Facebook engagement from posts that I posted here. Now I've got some activity popping up as we're talking here. So, videos. I posted, here's some videos I shared, my thankfulness, kind of one of my headlining videos there, talking about 3LE Jeunesse Global, reasons to be an entrepreneur. Video content that I've shot, and it really allows you to be concise and capture viewers' interest in the first few seconds, right? So that's kind of the key thing here. Then you've got photos. I'm just going to shoot up, this is one I just posted today, but photos, use relevant images on social media. You can pull up memes, show that, or look up a photo of something you want to share and post it. And it really allows you to gain attention and build loyalty, and it communicates vital information. I'm going to talk about this story here in just a bit. And it also helps increase engagement. I've had 12 people reached on this post so far. And basically when you stay consistent and connect images with your marketing message, your brand will have more staying power. Again, I talked about GIFs, the user-generated content. You can pull those up and use them if you feel so led. That's open there for you, and you can grow your business with its help. These are all tools to help you build your business. It's also an excellent way to promote your brand, and it only requires minimal effort. So again, links with images. I'm going to show you this picture again, an article from Wall Street Journal, the picture of kind of stark, barely traveled streets, talking about debt out there, the coronavirus creating, mountains of, government, private sector debt. Picture, kind of one picture's worth 1,000 words, right? But there's also a link here to the Wall Street Journal article. I usually provide some call to action or filler above it, because if you don't subscribe to the Wall Street Journal, you're not gonna be able to get it. But my intent is really just to show the picture with the headlines, and then I provide some information up above there to help call people to action, okay? So images are really there to help generate traffic, get clicks, conversion, again, get engagement. I'm getting engagement off of my posts, okay? And that's the important thing there. more stuff you do, the more likes, shares, and engagement you're going to get. Okay. Then interactive media is kind of one I'm just going to mention it in passing. It's important. It kind of helps you connect with people you wouldn't normally do. It's maybe like doing polls, something like that's not a tool that I've used, but that's also something out there that's available. Okay. And all of these ideas, again, keep in mind, are not really necessarily going to use every one of these or put every one in your arsenal, but it's part of your strategy for brand building. They're mentioned just to give you some ideas for creating content and getting engagement with your audience. The last one here, events on your Facebook page. Okay, it gives you the ability to create events. And by creating an event, you have the opportunity to directly engage with your target audience. And I'm going to share one here. There we go. The right screen here, get rid of the pop-ups there, but I created an event coming up here for Saturday webinar. So you can promote webinars, seminars, other related events that maybe your upline or group is sponsoring. There's our Saturday morning show showing promoted for Saturday morning, and the time frame and a little bit about what it's about can be contained there. So with all this now, you want to work toward posting, engaging regularly. That's key. So consistency and regularly using these different methods of engagement. We'll have more on that coming up. Stay tuned.